Stop, you make me nervous. Don't look over here.
No.
I can't even get serious now.
I met you in the dark, you lit me up. You made me feel as though I wasn't off. We danced the night away, we drank too much. I held your...
To begin, I'm going to start out by filling in my eyebrows, and I'm using the product that I always use. This is the Brow Balm from my cosmetics line. You can find it on my website. I will have it linked down below. This is something similar to like the Anastasia brow dip. It comes in a jar, very similar, and it lasts a very long time. Now I'm just going to clean up around my brows using my LA Girl Pro concealer. After cleaning up the bottom, I'm going to move on to cleaning up around the top. And next, I'm just going to blend this concealer out around my brows. Of course, if you are going for like a natural everyday look, you can just do your eyebrows, blend out the concealer, and go on about your business. Throw some mascara. But since we're doing a full glam look today, we're going to take that same concealer that I just placed under my brows to clean them up. I'm going to place it all over my lid as a base for the eyeshadows we're going to use today. So I'm using the new Tartist Pro palette. I have been so in love with it. If you haven't seen this palette, you definitely need to check it out. This is what it looks like. It's very, very nice. You get a ton of different colors. The first color that I'm going to take is No Filter, and I'm just using this as a transition shade. And I don't know if you know the concept of this palette, but basically you have 4 different rows, and each row is like one complete eye look with 5 different eyeshadow colors. So it's a great palette, especially if you're just starting out and you need help choosing eyeshadow combination colors. So I'm just going to continue to blend out each color. In my crease area, I took the color Vamp. And now I'm just blending those 2 eyeshadows together. As you can see, I just kept intensifying each eyeshadow color. Under my brow bone, I'm taking the shade Vintage. And all of these eyeshadows are out of the second row. Now for my lid area, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm going to carve out my lid for my lid color. The color that I'm using on my lid is the name Glam. I'm just going to continue to pack this color Glam all over my lid area, and I'm just going to leave the outer V area empty to place Vamp. This is the same color that I placed in my crease area, and on the outer V area I want to deepen it up a little bit, so I'm going to take Punk, and this is out of another row but in the same palette. For liner today, I picked up my Tarte liner, and this liner comes in a tube. It's like a gel liner. I really love it. It does last a very long time, and it's easy to apply. This is also the brush that came with this liner. After applying my liner, I'm going to also apply this same liner in my lower lash line, and I'm just going to clean up the edges using concealer. After cleaning up the edges, we're going to move on to my face, and the primer that I'm using is from Mercer, and it's the Radiance primer. And the foundation that we're going to use is a drugstore foundation. It's the Loreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation, and I really love this foundation as opposed to the matte one, because if you're looking for that nice glowing look and like a full coverage look, this will be the best foundation for you. I have combination skin, so I can use either one, but lately I've been into glowy foundation instead of just full-blown mattes. And I'm just going to continue to blend out this foundation using my foundation brush from Sedona Lace. For concealer, I'm going to use my Tarte concealer, and I will have the exact shade down below, but I believe this is the shade medium. And I'm just going to apply it under my eyes, cupid's bow area, chin, down the bridge of my nose, and my forehead. And after that, I'm going to move on to contouring. And I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette to contour today. And I'm using a Real Techniques brush. So I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones and around my temples. I also carved out under my chin area just to make everything look a little bit more chiseled. And to blend all of this concealer out, I'm taking a damp beauty blender. This is not the actual beauty blender. I got this one in one of my Ipsy bags a few months ago, and it does a great job, and it's very inexpensive compared to the $20 beauty blenders. After blending out the concealer under my eyes, I'm next going to take my foundation brush and just blend out any harsh edges and just make sure everything is blended well together. Now I'm getting ready to set my concealer. Everywhere I place concealer with my CoverGirl powder. This is the powder I talked about in my last video, and so many of you guys asked about this. So it's the CoverGirl powder, and it's the shade 110. And I did put a little bit too much over the top of my lip, but now I'm just going to add some eyeshadow to my lower lash line. And I started out with the shadow No Filter, and I'm going to deepen the outer edges with the color Vamp, and that is the shade that I used in my crease. And now we're just going to apply some mascara to the lower lashes, and I did apply my false lashes off camera. These are the wispy lashes, but they are the double up ones, so they have more volume. And I'm using this little palette that I just showed you to contour, and I'm using the blush as a blush today. And I'm also using that same contour powder, that same bronzer powder as a nose contour. For highlighter today, I'm dipping into my Becca Champagne Pop. I have not used this highlighter in so long, but I'm taking it down the bridge of my nose, and I'm also going to put it in the inner corner of my eyes. This was my favorite highlighter for like quite some time. Like, I was obsessed with this highlighter, and I started using a different one, and I just forgot all about this one. But baby, I absolutely love this highlighter. I love the glow that it gives me. And as you can see, I'm just chiseling out my cupid's bow, and now I'm just going to add some above my blush. And for my lips, I just apply some of that same powder just to absorb any moisture that was on my lips. I'm taking a NYX lip liner, and I will have the exact shade. This is the shade Toast, but I will have it down below in the description box also in case you forget, so you can check it out. I got this from the beauty supply store. Yes, my beauty supply store sells NYX products. And I'm using my liquid matte lipstick for my cosmetics line on my lips today. This is a matte color, so if you're into natural lipsticks, definitely check this out. Go to my website, or I have it listed down below. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that button. Give me a big old thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.